Hey, my name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest dealership in the country, and now I teach fine folks like you how not to get fucked when buying a car. Now in this video, I want to talk to you about another dealership scam. I mean, what did you expect me to talk about? Some dealerships, and I actually ran into this, but I didn't think to make a video about this because this is just such a big scam. I didn't think anybody would fall for this, but apparently a lot of people do fall for this shit. So I'll make a video about this. There are these scratch-offs, these type of deals that dealers send out, and this is what happens. This is actually two different stories from local news. Check them out.
To myself, well, maybe this is one of those lucky moments in life.
They thought they'd won thousands of dollars in Christmas cash from a car dealership, but walked out the door with something very different.
Yeah, and they called our chief investigative reporter, Jeremy Finley, to look into this.
That's right, guys. So this is what we're going to show everybody. So everybody take a good look. It's from a car dealership. This all came in the mail, and you can see we're going to take a closer look at it now. If any of these doors match, you can see that you win a prize. And we want to show you one in particular. You can look there and see $2,500. It matches. So if you look at the flyer here, you can see that there is $2,500 on Christmas cash. So several of our viewers got these, right? So I've then given them to you guys. Tom, we'll start with you.
Okay.
What of your numbers match?
I've opened mine up here, $2,500.
All right, Tracy, what about you?
What a coincidence. $2,500. They're the only match.
So the question is, $2,500. Did all these people win $2,500? Not even close.
I had a $2,500 winner, a match.
Bill Flannery was frankly pretty excited.
Saying to myself, well, maybe this is one of those lucky moments in life.
After all, his numbers matched $2,500, and the flyer read they were giving away $2,500 in Christmas cash from the prize board at Miracle Chrysler in Gallatin. Then he started talking to his neighbors, who also got the flyers.
The more I come to find out that there were several other $2,500 winners.
Are you looking for a vehicle?
No.
So Flannery and a producer with the News 4i team went to find out what was really happening.
I came here for $2,500.
Well, this thing doesn't say $2,500. There's no dollar sign on there, is there?
Even though it says match and win, even though the $2,500 matches the $2,500 prize, the salesman says it's the number by your name that indicates what you win. And Flannery's prize, a generic smartwatch without a brand name. And the News 4i team talked to two other customers who thought they'd won $2,500 and instead got the watch.
I don't need a smartwatch. I'm not interested in a smartwatch. I thought I won $2,500 cash. In my opinion, a little bit too deceptive for my taste.
Is this at all deceiving people into believing they're going to win money when they come in?
The general sales manager says he wasn't authorized to do an interview, but says the fine print reads, you'll win a prize, but doesn't say what prize you'll win. And we did hear this from two different salesmen.
And it's been approved by the Attorney General.
You know the AG's office approved that.
Which was interesting news to the Attorney General's office in Tennessee. We shared the flyers with them, and their spokeswoman wrote to us, we would not approve something like this, and we will immediately look into it. Bill Flannery, by the way, did not take the watch. Tom, Tracy.
Match to win sounds simple, but this game is not that clear-cut. The game is one of several promotions mailed by car dealerships across the state.
Viewers who reached out to 5 on Your Side to complain about the games being misleading. 5 on Your Side's Monica Liberty tells us they are now part of a state investigation. Monica?
Guys, this is one of the shiny Monte Carlo Match to Win ticket advertisements that some of our viewers got in the mail. The usual goal for these kinds of ads, of course, to get potential customers in the door. Well, we have learned the Attorney General is now investigating this dealer and 6 others for similar mailers.
Usually just like everybody else, I just throw stuff like that away.
But this time, Aaron Parker thought maybe he could win.
The instructions are matched to win.
After all, right there in black and pink, it says, if you have a matching pair, you win. Parker's 777 match pointed to a $5,000 prize. He called the dealership.
They ask for a confirmation number, we give it to them, and they say, yeah, you've got a winning ticket. You need to schedule an appointment to come up here to pick up your prize.
So Parker drove about 30 miles from Selma to Doug Henry Buick GMC in Goldsboro.
I saw they had a big table set up. There was probably 8 or 10 folks in there at that time. It was clear that everyone was there for the same reason.
Then came the reality of the asterisks. Parker says a salesman pointed to, then underlined the fine print. Compare your confirmation code to the prize board. So much for that winning ticket. His code didn't match anything.
At that point, he then asked me what kind of vehicle I drove, if I was interested in a trade-in again or anything. I'm like, no, I came up here to collect my prize.
Know that when they say you won, you might not have won.
Attorney General Josh Stein is investigating at least 10 complaints against 7 different dealerships. Ads promise a range of prizes, from gift cards, cash, iPads, a TV, cruise, even a brand new car.
Read the fine print, because they're always going to put something very big that's attractive to try to pull you in, but then there's some qualification at the bottom.
3 complaints to his office involve Fayetteville Auto Mall Kia. After the Attorney General contacted the dealership, it issued a check to one customer. General Manager Leland Fuller told us the check was for $500 and that, quote, every single person gets a prize. Fuller added he's letting the Attorney General's office investigate whatever they're investigating. We also reached out to the Doug Henry dealership in Goldsboro about Aaron Parker's experience. Attorney Jim Rivenbark told us they, quote, cannot comment since it's being investigated right now.
I don't think this is ethical at all. I think it's misleading. If the whole game was about the confirmation number, it should have clearly said that, and I don't feel like it does at all.
While Stein's office investigates, his bottom line, games shouldn't be a part of the car buying process.
If you want to buy a car, do research on what's the best car for you, then find out what dealership's going to give you the best price, then go visit that dealership. That's what I recommend.
If you got that in the mail, that came in your mailbox, what would you do?
I would throw it away. I would throw it away.
And you remember that was Aaron Parker's first inclination, and he says in hindsight he should have done just that. But note that within the last hour, Parker got a response from the dealership's attorney saying the mailer, quote, was not misleading but could have been misunderstood. He also suggested his client, Doug Henry Buick GMC, not use this mailer again. But know this, Parker's job involves reviewing insurance contract language, so he feels if he was fooled, anyone could be fooled.
Did you guys understand what was going on? I hope you did. They made it pretty clear. Whenever you're getting anything from a car dealership, any mailer from the car dealership, throw it away. Don't fuck with it. Don't do anything with it. If they send you a key, there's also a key thing. They'll send you a plastic key. If this plastic key opens the lock, you'll get some money. So here's how the plastic key thing works. You get in, they'll try to sell your car. You're there to claim your money. You're there to use your key to open the lock and get yourself some money, right, that they promised. But what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to sell your car while you're there, or they're gonna try to buy you a car while you're there. If you see an ad on Facebook or on Instagram or YouTube that they tell you, we're gonna buy your car for $5,000 over book, they will. That is true. If you buy a car from them that they overpriced by $5,000 over fair market price, I mean, you think they're gonna lose money somehow? You really think a multi-million-dollar corporation is gonna run some kind of stupid ad that they're gonna lose money? You think, what do you think, the Salvation Army? You think they are there to help you get a good deal? Are you serious? Well, I mean, this video is a waste of time then if you think that dealership has your best interest in their mind. It's just not gonna happen. The dealerships exist only for one reason: to take advantage of uneducated customers. That's it. That's it. People who know what the fuck is going on in the dealership, people who bought their 4th, 5th, 6th car, oh, trust me, they are a whole different type of customer than somebody who's buying their 1st or 2nd or even 3rd car. I guarantee you, whoever's buying a car for 5th, 6th or 7th time, even for themselves or for a family member, their buying experience is consistent of a beer, a fucking sandwich or whatever else, and a phone and a laptop. And they're sitting in their home. They're doing everything from the house. Only first-time car buyers or uneducated car buyers go to a dealership after dealership after dealership and try to negotiate at each dealership. Why would you do that? Why would you go to a car dealership to negotiate when you can do that on the phone? Simple as that. And what if a dealership is telling you, we don't negotiate, we have fair pricing, or we have one price all? It doesn't matter, whatever the fuck they tell you. They refuse to negotiate. Not a problem. Ask him a simple question. Why should I buy a car from you? Is your car any special or any different than anywhere else? Is this a fucking Batmobile? Is this a collector's car? No, it's a fucking Honda Civic. It's a Ford F-150. It's a Toyota Camry. There's hundreds of thousands of these. Not thousands, hundreds of thousands of these. Why should I buy from you? What they will tell you is we have the best customer service. We have such good customer service. You ask him, who is gonna give me a fucking blowjob when I get done with the purchase of a car? Is it gonna be you or that hairy guy over there? Who? I am not in a dealership for customer service. If I wanted customer service, I'd be at the bar. If I wanted customer service, I'd be at the club. If I wanted customer service, I would be in a different place. I would not be in a fucking dealership expecting customer service. Why should I buy a car from you? I often skip the salesperson and go straight to the manager to ask this question. Why should I buy a car from you? Give me a reason. And they can't give me a reason. Their best thing that they can come up with is we have great customer service. Fuck your customer service. I don't care about your customer service. You can call me the ugliest motherfucker there is as long as you give me a good deal on the car. And you know what? Looks are subjective and the second part is true. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up below and click the subscribe button over my head, or watch one of those two videos if you want to see more money saving tips about cars. This is Dan with 60 Minute Car. I'm signing out and I'll see you on the internet.